Hi, I'm Dr. Alek and today I'm going to be focusing specifically on fine lines and wrinkles. And from the different types of questions we get and the people who complete their skin assessment, this is one of the major causes or skin concerns that people actually have, particularly when it comes to aging. And before we look at specific treatments, I think it is important to know what are the causes. The obvious one is the natural aging process. Second is the use of our facial expressions. By frowning and lifting our eyebrows, we create folding of lines, folding of the skin, and therefore lines and wrinkles will produce. Our biggest culprit when it comes to fine lines and wrinkles is sun damage. And also what contributes to fine lines and wrinkles is environmental stress factors where the free radical damage takes place. So because we know these causes, it's fairly simple then to understand how to prevent them, but also once they're there, how to actually treat them. So to start off, your number one ingredient that we should be applying on our skins is basically sunscreen. This one is the dermaceutic Sunseutic. Another one that we also use in our practice and also online is the HelioCare range. There's various other sunscreens, but the most important thing when it comes to looking at a sunscreen is that it needs to be a factor 30 or higher, and it also needs to contain zinc and or titanium dioxide. These are mineral reflectors which actually reflect UV rays off our skin and prevent actual buildup of heat, which can also further damage the skin. Now, because we tend to apply makeup, it's difficult to reapply, which we should be reapplying our sunscreen through the day. And so that's why Color Science have brought out a brush system, which very simply allows you to place the actual mineral sunscreen with the use of a brush directly over your makeup without smudging it, and it gives you protection all day, or basically through the day. You can apply it as many times as you want. Now, when it comes to looking at specific treatments or topical products or ingredients that I know will make a difference, we need to divide them into three broad groups. The first are the antioxidants, the second is retinol or vitamin A, and the third is vitamin C, topical applied vitamin C. Now, all of those types of ingredients have shown with clinical studies to be effective in helping to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Also, what one can add is a hyaluronic acid-based ingredient, such as the dermaceutic Hyalsutic, as well as the Dermaquest Essential B5 moisturizing serum. High concentrations of hyaluronic acid, which basically absorb into the skin, take huge amounts of water, and that plumps up the skin amongst other skin benefits, and that helps with fine lines and wrinkles. Then to my next ingredient that's a must-have when it comes to an anti-aging effect or to help fine lines and wrinkles is retinol or vitamin A. Here we can either use the SkinCeuticals 0.3 or the Dermaceutic Active Retinol 0.5 or the 1%. It is important to introduce retinol or vitamin A slowly to the skin, and you must use an SPF if we are applying retinol. Retinol has been used in medicine or with skin for over 10 years. The effects are well studied and documented with clinical studies. And if I had to choose from any other ingredient after our sunscreen, I would choose vitamin A. Vitamin A is an antioxidant in its own right, so that helps fight the free radicals, scavengers, and environmental factors. It will help with pores, it will help with pigmentation, it will help with hydration, it will stimulate collagen and elastin, and it will also soften fine lines and wrinkles. And this should be applied at night after cleansing the skin. The next in line that I would recommend is vitamin C. Topical vitamin C has been shown to specifically help with pigmentation, with improving health of skin, to stimulate the skin, including collagen and elastin, but it also helps to remove fine lines and wrinkles. And we have quite a few. Dermaceutic have brought out a new one, high concentration of vitamin C, 30%. The Tri-Vita C30, then the Dermaquest C Infusion range, that also contains a topical vitamin C, and then we have the SkinCeuticals Ferritin CF as well as the CE ferulic. There are 10% concentrations, and then we have the Bargi Pro C range, which starts off at a 10%, and then you can move up to 15%, and then finally at 20%. And the reason for that is that different types of vitamin C have different types of sensitivity reactions on the skin, so we might need to add them slowly. And just to quickly finally end off, there is still one more product that we can add if these that I've described are not enough, and that is the Exuviance Bionic Oxygen Facial. It brings a high concentration of oxygen into the skin, which has been shown to stimulate fibroblasts and with it collagen and elastin production, as well as to improve fine lines and wrinkles. Thank you for listening. I hope you found that interesting and beneficial in choosing or deciding on choosing the correct skincare products for you. Thanks again. Bye-bye.